Oh, look at me sneakily starting like 20 seconds early. Look at that. Alright, so... hey! Whoa! Whoa, whoa. Alright, yeah, another day of League of Legends. I'm just gonna start right up. I've not really got much special to say about today. I had a casserole for dinner today, which was alright. Wasn't, it's fine. I don't really care for it, but hey, at least it's not terrible, unlike me at League of Legends. But yeah, more League of Suck. Yes, I still need to get those pass tokens. If I don't get all these missions completed within the next 3 weeks, and get up to 2,000 tokens, I may have to actually buy more tokens with actual money because I really wanted the skin. It's gonna be like unavailable after this this event. Also, hey JJ, how you doing? How you doing? Did you have dinner yet? And if so, was your dinner nice? Yeah, I got you a new hat, by the way. I hope you like it. I'll show you a bit closer up. This is a paper hat. And the paper hat is made out of a piece of paper that is instructions on how to fold a paper hat. So like, right there you can see a little bit of the instructions. Was better than nice your dinner, by the way. What did you have for dinner then? That sounds pretty epic. Though I still have no idea what your dinner was then. Yeah, I made that one when I was still learning to be a teacher. Before I gave up on that that stuff. But the instructions aren't just on how to fold the paper hat, but like what kind of claws you can do with it, and like why a paper hat folding kind of thing works as a teaching technique, or like why it can be a vehicle for teaching certain things. Actually, tons of different classes you can do with something like that. Like the human robot kind of lesson kind of thing. Or, you know, just small children. Well, actually, paper hat's kind of complex, so it's like 8 or 9 year olds. They could just be working on their, what's it called? Fine motor skills. Like the manipulation of their own fingers. To learn how to do that. And to work with different materials. Paper, of course, is a cool material to work with for children. And also, getting back to the food. Dublin Coddle. Never heard of it, so I'm gonna Google it. Dublin Coddle. I'm assuming it's not NSFW. Ah, so it's a specific type of stew. With, I see, sausages and potatoes. Let me check my shit here real quick. I see sausages, potatoes. What else do I see in there? Lots of parsley on top. I think I see some... Is that bacon? Or like some sort of pork belly? And onion, garlic, I think, as well. I'm just looking at pictures, by the way. I'm not even looking at a recipe. I see this one has big chunky carrots as well. Stews are nice though, especially when they have like good juicy pieces of meat in there. That's great. I love that. Looks cool. Coddle is an Irish dish which often made up to use up leftovers and therefore without a specific recipe. Yeah, that makes sense. Lots of cultures have some sort of dish like that. Like in Japanese, people would sometimes... Well, there's like... Actually, in Japanese, a lot of dishes are like You can just put whatever toppings on it. You wanna put some green onion? Sure. Put an egg on there? Sure. You wanna put some meaty substance on there? Sure. Any kind of meat works on ramen. But I was gonna say for Japanese, okonomiyaki would be like the go-to, or like the what's it called, the signature, or like, I don't know, the most what's it called? Whatever. It's one of those dishes, which is just it's basically a savory pancake where you can put in cabbage and like whatever kind of meat that you might want. Oh, there's dudes over there. Haha, they're both gonna have to flash. Nice. Nice. Alright, the suckers went into the dragon pit. You ever had natto? No, that's going to be content when I ever make it to Japan. That's going to be content. No, one of the videos that I plan to do once I'm in Japan, I don't know, probably multiple videos are gonna be focused on food, but one of the videos that I want to do, actually, yeah, one of the ones, let's just talk about a bunch. One of the ones is like going to a convenience store, because like people are always raving on YouTube about how convenience stores are like one of the most epic things in Japan, and one of the coolest things that you can find. So I want to just go in and just buy a bunch of stuff that I don't recognize, and see what everything is. And maybe in that video, maybe in a separate video, I'll try some foods that I've never had, or some things that that seem either disgusting or amazing. Oh no, Thresh got into the tower instead of me. Woo! Alright, that was kind of scary there. Thresh actually flashed there. Yeah, the raw egg thing is another one of those things that, if you're really not used to the taste, it can be... Or like, if you're not prepared for the texture, mainly I suppose, it can be kind of, let's say disgusting. Let's just say like it is. Because it's like viscous, but it's like very thick. But again, at least in the Netherlands and definitely in Japan, chickens are just very vaccinated against... I thought she was going for the Krabby. Against salmonella, so it's really no worry. But in the Netherlands also. So in the Netherlands, it's not quite to the point where I'd intentionally eat raw egg, but I wouldn't be concerned if I ate a raw egg or a raw piece of chicken, or like undercooked, I suppose. Because raw chicken is just... Oh, well done. Yeah, true. Sorry, I'm playing a game here. Come on, slow something. Ah, frick, I messed up. Okay, let's get out. That's honestly insane that they don't vaccinate chicken at all. That's crazy to me. It's like hard to believe crazy. Let's just make some distance here. And then I'm gonna base real quick. Yes. Honestly, personally, I don't even wash my axe. But yeah, I do know about the egg washing thing. You wash the outer shell, not anything on the inside of the egg, because like the outer shell of the egg, that is where it touches the cloaca. And that's a fun thing to think about. That's a fun thing to think about. Have you ever seen like Japanese raw eggs though? They look so much different than eggs here in Europe. They're like way more vibrantly yellow and a lot more thick in general. The stuff. Yeah, but you don't wash them like right after you buy them, right? You just wash them right before you use them, right? Or do you mean that the supermarkets and farmers and whatever, they wash them before they put them on the shelf? Because that would be silly. Why would you remove any protective layers from the thing?
This is the path to totality.
They probably know. Crap. Yep. Definitely a different breed of chickens and different diet as well in Japan. That was really, really awful there. By the way. In warm water with soap. Is that how Americans wash their eggs, like in bulk before they go on the shelves? I mean, sure. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why do you gotta tell me that stuff? I was just having a good, fine day so far. And then you tell me that shit. Come on, dude. Why you gotta do me like that? Yeah, if there's any other interesting foods or things that you want me to try when I go to Japan, by the way, like in the convenience store, if there's anything interesting, then I mean, it's gonna be a while away, so I gotta obviously ask you then instead of right now. Hey, removing the wax that seals the egg or protects the egg is just a good plan in general. I mean, in the USA they store their eggs in the fridge anyway, right? But honestly, I shouldn't taunt them about that, because I kind of at our house we also store eggs in the fridge. I don't know why, but we just do. I don't know. Probably a thing from the olden days. And we're gonna get rid of this control art. Real fresh wasabi. Now that sounds fun. That sounds like a thing I'd be into. I'm honestly not too big of a proponent to wasabi. I don't mind it. It tastes like a more floral kind of mustard, you know? If that makes any sense. It's like the same kind of... It's not spiciness, but like the same kind of nasally bite that mustard has. It's literally the same chemicals. But it's more floral than mustard. So it's cool. But I just don't really eat too many things where wasabi would go well with it. I fucked up. Fucked up so bad. I missed my E there. Big guys. What's this? Is he? No, he's not. He's not fine. Gotta go here. Maybe go mid. Are they gonna continue this push? I'm gonna stick with Tristana here. Fugu. Now that sounds fun as well. I actually don't really... How do you say? Don't really have a taste for fish, I guess, in general. Because I just never had it as a kid, so I never really got into the fishy tastes, and I want to like fish, but it's just a thing that I'm not used to eating, so it's like very strong taste to me, always. And even now I don't eat it nearly as much as I would like to. I mean, there's a few fish that I don't really mind. I don't mind tuna. Tuna is actually pretty nice.
Gaze into the burning rain. Do not look away.
Though, to be fair, in the Netherlands, unless you live in North or South Holland, people don't really have a taste for fish in general. Very few people actually eat fish. Unless you live in the North or South Holland. Can we get him? Come on, quick! Yes! We got him. Nice. And how about like a real expensive piece of Wagyu? How about that? That would be cool. If I'm gonna try like Wagyu beef anywhere, it's gonna be like in one of those real fancy, like small Japanese restaurants. Where I'd be way out of place, but like that's the only place where I can see myself eating that. Because otherwise it would just be a waste, right? Because it's gonna be like really expensive anyway. Mataiko Pollock Row. Is that the very orange row? Where they just pile like tons of the shit on top of rice? Like you just have a bowl of rice and they just keep piling it on there until you have like 50% rice, 50% that stuff? Or is that a different one? Hey, I'm not trying to get myself cancelled here, right? I'm just trying to make some cool content. How could I even get cancelled though? I'm not even like a big personality, so I'm gonna be fine. Where are we going, Tristy? Are we going back bot? Yes, we are. Now I also want to try like the traditional Japanese candies. There's so many traditional Japanese candies, and you have to try them from like an old lady that hand makes them from the past like 100 years or so. Come on, Mundo, you got it? Flash down. Alright, cool. Oh, we're still going. We're still going. Fuck. I should have been there. Okay, well that's pretty good then. Hold on, I gotta look up a picture of the row that you sent there. Which one it exactly is. 'Cause I think I may know what you're talking about, but maybe not.
What dark dreams may come.
No, I don't know what that is. I don't know though.
Cling to the
Ah, fuck, I used my item. Oh well. Oh well. No one's gonna notice. People don't even remember that I buy items sometimes. Alright, we got him.
It is but a small thing to fight for.
Oh, now that sounds fancy as well. Yeah, I've never... Actually? I may have had squid at one point. I ordered takoyaki at a convention one time. But there is a very high chance that was just like fake, you know? Because it's like
Our lands are safe from
pre-frozen shit that they just put on in... I think it wasn't a microwave, but it was like almost at that level, you know? So, yeah, it was supposed to be like a takoyaki, if you don't know, it's like fried balls of dough with squid inside. And a bunch of other things, but mainly it's a squid and there is a special kind of mayonnaise that goes with it. Okay, we're good. It was actually pretty alright when I had it, but obviously the ones that I had were like at a convention here in the Netherlands, so it's like, it's really not that great. The ones that I had anyway. I've got the 100 mana. Okay, well there goes my 100 mana. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Yeah, I'm not too phased about eating horse meat or anything along those lines. I don't have the mana to follow up on this. Gosh darn it. But you got some good suggestions there, honestly.
silver flame. O empty starlight. I beseech
Don't know where I would get those. But there are a few towns where I'm gonna pass through that have a high likelihood of stuff like that being available. Oh, what's this? Oh? Ah, fuck. Yeah, I want to try like proper takoyaki in Osaka. Osaka would be like the place to try takoyaki, I believe. I might be mistaken about that actually. But Osaka in general is like about the nightlife and the street food, you know? And takoyaki, okonomiyaki, that kind of stuff. They do really good in Osaka. Alright, that was pretty good actually. That went better than expected. But especially like up in the north of Japan, there's a few towns that are like fishing towns, basically, that you pass through. Especially at the south of Hokkaido, like right between the main island of Honshu and Hokkaido, is basically like the most fertile fishing grounds in the world. Well, maybe not in the world, but like it's really good for fishing, and they have so many specific fishing things there, with big biodiversity and stuff. Oh yeah, mochi. I so want to have like traditional mochi. That's going to be for the episode where I try like the traditional Japanese candies, though. Either that, or maybe when I try some Japanese ice creams. Okay, cool. Because, like, you know, the traditional Japanese candy, when you have like an orange or a mandarin, for example, that's like covered in like, I don't think it's mochi that's covered in, but like maybe sugar or something. Alright, let's get this. Oh my god, he didn't have smite up. But dude didn't. Oh no, he just didn't smite. He had smite up. No, he just barely didn't, I suppose. Alright. I'm gonna. Yeah, let's help Echo here. We don't have much mana though. But let's at least shove the wave in. Oh no, he has my ult. Okay, we're good. We're cool. We're chilling. Ha! We actually still got this tower. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's get this dragon. Fermented fish. As I said before, I don't really have a good taste for like fish in general. So fermenting only what's it called? Empowers or like emboldens the fishy flavor of fish. As far as I know, anyway. Well, she's gone. No, she's not. She's dead. She's really dead here. Can't go you. I'd love to try some like very wacky things though. Would be make some cool content. And he has Skarner's ult. He actually very specifically went for Skarner's ult there, which is interesting. Well, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm chilling. Alright, I think we win this. Don't think we push it all the way out right now, but we're doing pretty good here. But I love, by the way, the fact that you just want to see me go straight into suffering. I'm here thinking about like what's the cool things about what's the cool stuff about Japan that I may be able to show, like the really cool or like traditional stuff or like expensive stuff or like the fancy stuff. And you're here like, I want to see you suffer, mate. I want to see you hate yourself. But hey, at least you're being honest. Abushu. I've heard of it, but don't really know about it, honestly. Honestly, I was thinking that maybe I would try some sort of alcohol though, because like there's like a few things of alcohol there that are like very specific to Japan. That they're like, when I hear people talk about it, it's like the only place to get it like properly is in Japan, and that is like, well, the good old Sapporo beer is one that I've heard people say is actually better in Japan than Sapporo beer would be elsewhere. Presumably either due to some sort of recipe change that they do overseas, or either I don't know. And then there is also Strong Zero, which apparently tastes just like juice or lemonade. But it's as high an alcohol percentage as wine. But apparently it hits way harder than wine. So that could be fun. My first time being drunk on camera. Gone wrong. And yeah, there you go. That's the last one that I was gonna mention, sake. I've used sake to cook before. I like to use it when I'm cooking cooking the pork for my if I eat like instant ramen, I like to eat a little bit of pork with it, and I like to marinate it in some soy sauce with sake. Don't know if it's the right thing to do, but whatever. I just do whatever, mate. I'm a terrible cook. I just fuck up shit, honestly. But yeah, so I've had a bottle of sake at home for like quite a while, and it smells nice actually. So that's another thing that I would like to try, like proper. I saw recently on a video by a dude called, or a channel called Abroad in Japan, which also did a few years ago. He did a big cycling trip through Japan as well. Obviously way shorter than I did. He only went like 2,000 kilometers or so. So we went like half the distance of Japan. But yeah, recently he uploaded a video where he went to a I guess it's called like an inn or something similar, or an onsen or spa or whatever. And they had like their own sake brewery there, and they drank warm sake, which is like, when you first hear it, you're like, wait, warm sake? Why? Now when you think about it, sounds cool, like kind of cool actually. And like, if you're gonna drink any kind of alcohol like warm, like not scalding hot, but like just warm, you know, like the temperature that that tea would be drinkable, for example, but like maybe slightly colder still. Anyway, when you think about it, like if you're gonna drink any alcohol warm, it's probably gonna be sake, right? It's like, at least in terms of what kind of smell it has, it's like the most floral kind of alcohol. So it like makes sense to me, at least. No, it's not bad, JJ. You're cool. You're cool. Also, umeshu or like sour plum, yeah. I'd like to try some of that. 'Cause like that's, I wouldn't say it's on the same level as natto. But it is like a traditional Japanese thing that foreigners usually really hate. Because it's like super sour. And I'm not a fan of sour things, but I'd like to try it. Speaking of trying things, I'm gonna try to go to the toilet, so be right back. Oh, whoa, whoa. Alright, mulled wine, of course. Hot toddy, never heard of that. Cider and Irish coffee. Never heard of cider being drank warm or hot. And Irish coffee, I've never heard of that either. Mulled wine is like a Christmas thing, right? Guess what all of those, at least the ones that I know, have in common is that they're pretty dang fruity with like... how do you say? I don't know. They don't have... I don't know. Actually, like... I guess they're all fruity. I guess that's the only commonality I can see. I mean, I don't really drink alcohol myself. I don't even know if you drink much alcohol or not. So yeah, it's just whiskey with coffee added. Nice. I mean, what else would it be? What else would it be? That's just silly, honestly. Steel shoulder guards. Alright. You don't drink any. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. At the very least that you wouldn't, like, drink it on the weekly. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you, like, I don't know, add a little bit for, like, celebratory things, but I don't know. Who am I to judge? I am just an idiot. I'm only gonna do it for content later. Oh boy, we've got some Dutch people in the chat. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We've got Dutch people in the chat. Never had a glass of any. It would be a lie if I said I didn't either. But I was like, I don't know, 13 or 14, and I was peer pressured by my parents at like a wedding. Where like everyone's given a glass of alcohol, I don't know. I didn't really want it, honestly. Yeah, cooked in dishes, but then usually it's like... It usually doesn't contain any alcohol anymore. Nah, I'm being like overly I'm oversimplifying, of course. It was more like, well, we're all having like a glass of prosecco, and that's just what we're having today. Where did my flash go? Ah, right, I used level 1. Fuck that up. Ah, my bad. Alright, I'm gonna wait for a boot here. One boot. No, as I got older, I got more comfortable with saying, no, I do not want your prosecco with this wedding or funeral or something along those lines.
It is but a small thing.
Alright,
to fight
GG.
defeat.
Jongen. Well, that was a quick game. That doesn't count as a defeat, by the way, because one of our guys went AFK and the game just ended then. That's a thing that League of Legends does really well. When someone is AFK right from the start, then you can just make the game not count. So it doesn't count as a loss, which is kind of nice. Yo, what's your favorite cuisine though? Like in general, or like your favorite kind of dishes? Personally, I'm a big fan of Mexican. I love Mexican food. Burritos and tacos and enchilada. Obviously, the American hamburgers. They're great as well. I know hamburgers were invented in Hamburg. Hamburg. Oh boy. Yeah, it's hard to say because like lots of cuisines have sorry. Yeah, Indian food is great. But yeah, I was gonna say lots of cuisines have like at least a few dishes that are great. Like I'd say Dutch cuisine is good, but only if you count like the deep fried shit. Other than that, if you count the boiled potatoes, not really that great. Or the what are they called? Fucking don't know. The soups, the Dutch soups, they're not really great. We've got snert, which doesn't even sound appetizing. But yeah, Indian cuisine. Honestly, I'm not really too familiar with Indian cuisine. Like, I know curry. And like the flatbreads that they've got. But other than that, I'm honestly not too familiar with Indian cuisine. Jesus, what are these people stupid? So, I'm not even gonna explain why this dude is stupid. Oh well. PC World. Is that like some sort of magazine from the 70s? Sounds like some sort of magazine that would have like Bill Gates on the cover in the 70s, you know? Or like in the 90s maybe. Maybe 70s would be too early for PC World. Like 80s or 90s for PC World. No, personally, obviously, I'm a bit of a weeaboo. I like Japanese cuisine, as far as I've tasted anyway. Obviously, it's kind of hard to get, like, authentic cuisines in here. And, like, even cooking Japanese for my own, is difficult. One, because it's like hard to get like proper recipes that aren't like written down by like Jamie Oliver for example. Like some sort of British person that tries to bring the Asian cuisines to the West. Like it's hard to like replicate the actual flavor that you might get back there, so it's hard. Ah, Curry's PC World is a PC shop apparently. Yeah, I mean there is Japanese takeout, but like honestly, it doesn't look like it does in the pictures or the videos that you see online of actual like Japanese people eating food. Let's turn off this chat though, because I don't want this toxicity in my life. Yeah, I guess in the UK at least you have a little bit more authentic food from around the world. In the Netherlands, you don't really get super authentic foods. We do have an Asian supermarket, like 20 minutes cycling from my home, 25 minutes cycling. So I go there every once in a while, but not too often, because it's like, thing is, no one else here really cares for doing anything exciting with food. Like the most exciting I can get with the cooking that I do is like Mexican or like something a little bit out there in like Italian cuisine, but I'm usually not really allowed to go outside of like European food. And definitely not include any kind of seafood at all. Even though I would like to learn to love it a bit more than I currently do. But yeah, coming back to the favorite food thingy. I like Mexican. For what I've had of Japanese, I like it. Again, I haven't really had too much, so it's hard to tell how much I like it. Italian, it's kind of hit or miss for me, honestly. More often than not, it's hit, and if it's a miss, it's not a huge miss either way. It's not like I hate it. Cook trip around Europe. Ah, that's actually a good idea. Come on, one more hit. Oh, he has ward. Nice. We weren't able to get him though. Unfortunate. Real unfortunate. Are we able to get them now? Yes, 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 we got one. Awful. What's that again? Kinda forgot. I actually forgot. The name seems familiar though. Yo, speaking of food though, on the other end of the spectrum, I went to Applebee's one time when I was in America. On fucking what's it called? The big important Times Square. Oh, Tripe. Tripe is like a British thing. Fuck British food. He wants to push one more wave. We cannot. And now we are really late at basing. Stupid. Should have just based. Alright, thank you, Alistar. He's a smart boy. He's not letting us base. You know, the thing about Applebee's, it's kind of trash. And you know what you're getting into. It's just microwaved American pancakes. Like, it really isn't anything more or less than it promises to be. I mean, they don't actually tell you up front or like on the menu, oh, this is microwaved. But it's like no secret at all that everything is microwaved. Offal is the plug. Well, that doesn't explain anything to me. What is the plug? Ah, right. I mean, all organs are edible if you're brave enough. But in general, when I was in America, by the way, let's not shit on American food. They know how to add butter to things. Or at least, like, fat or lard or whatever they use. They know how to do that, and they're way better at spicing things than any kind of Dutch restaurant I've ever been to. Even if it's like a Mexican restaurant in the Netherlands. They even like the well, other than the chain restaurants in America. Can we like one-shot this guy? We can, right? Alright. That's fine. That's cool. We're chilling. This guy definitely wants to get a plate, doesn't he? Oh no! Gotta just ping myself real quick. Put a question mark on my face. That's kind of... yikes. Krim is near him, in the river. No, like, some of the food, America, that trip was like, almost 5 years ago now. It was 2016. Well, word. Right? We get this still, right? Or at least they don't, right? Now at one point I went to like a what is it like? It's not a Cajun bar or something, but like it was in I think Mississippi or Tennessee, one of the two. So it was like pretty deep yeehaw country, basically. And yeah, I had a Cajun burger there, and that was great. The burger meat itself was like nicely seasoned, something that you don't really see too often. And I love it when like the meat itself is like seasoned. Also had great sauce, great accoutrements on top. It just makes for a great experience. Great bun as well, or like as great as buns go in America. They're obviously gonna be really sweet. They're not gonna be like any type of sourdough bun, but for a hamburger, that's like what you want, honestly. Anyway. Hey, JJ, by the way, speaking of fugu organs, I said if you're brave enough. I didn't say they were survivable. But you can put them in your mouth and swallow them if you want to. That's annoying. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to stop that dragon take here. So I'm gonna go somewhere else. Probably base. Dragon's gone. And I'm going back to the lane. Which is cool. Oof. That sounds pretty yikes. That's fine actually. Wisp pushed in, so we're chilling. Come on, Alistar, dance with me. Aw, Draven's being rude. Crap. I had my ear on that guy's wall. Ah, yikes. No, how about the opposite question then? Are there any foods that I don't like? Personally, also not a huge fan of the westernized Chinese food. Like Chinese, like, I don't know. Not really a huge fan of, at least the Dutchified, I guess, version of Chinese food. Which is basically just Southeast Asian food. It's not even Chinese, honestly. It's like, not even fried rice, but like nasi. But without any... It's like egg fried rice, without any egg in it. And like also fresh rice instead of a... Instead of like old rice, day-old rice. No. I said that you could eat all of them. No. I mean, if you wanna eat something that's gonna end up being your demise, then be my guest. I'm not gonna stop you. But, yeah, depending on your goals, it might not be the best way to go about things. But who knows?
It is but a small thing to fight for good.
I'm assuming that at least in the UK, the Chinese food that you do get is closer to authentic than what we get in the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, what we get is like not even close to anything resembling Chinese food. Like basically what we do is... Okay, so one of the dishes that we get is a is nasi, which is like traditionally, I think, Malaysian or Vietnamese or something along those lines. Southeast Asian anyway. Basically what we do for it is we go to the grocery store and we buy a box of like Eastern vegetables. The very scary Eastern vegetables. No one knows what's in them. There's at least like green beans and I think also carrots or something. Actually, am I? No, I'm not fine. And then we cook that. We cook some rice. We throw it together. and we smother it in peanut sauce, satay sauce. I don't know why we put satay sauce with nasi goreng, or nasi goreng. We call it nasi goreng. Oh, also we barely put any seasoning in it at all, like barely anything. It's just vegetables and rice, and like a tiny little sachet of seasoning that's like barely enough for a single plate normally, but we use it for like a big pan that's supposed to feed like 6 or 7 portions. So yeah, that's pretty great. Yeah, I wish that the Netherlands had like more different kinds of cuisines done at least decently well. But we don't. We do have some killer Moroccan or Turkish food though. Mostly also fast food again. I'm just gonna leave this. Yeah, I'm gonna save myself here. Sorry, Draven. But yeah, as you say, it comes mostly from having like the population of people that would that, you know, bring the food with them instead of like a white guy going on vacation once and then bring the food with him. Because like that's not how you get authentic food across the border. You don't get it by going across the border and taking the bag with you. You get authentic food across the border by bringing the people that can actually make the food. Wait, we actually got her. Nice. Nice. Egyptian food. Now there's a thing that I've not really thought about much in my life. I'm assuming it's like similar to that Moroccan or Turkish, like the big old swath of Arabian world, basically North African Arabian continent, subcontinent, more accurately. Let's get out of here, Draven. We're Oh, really? Wow. Alright then. Nice ult. KW. My boy just died. Nice. Real nice. Real smooth. I'm assuming at least that Egyptian food is a lot about meat. Specifically like lamb. And a lot of spices as well. Like a lot of spices that you wouldn't normally encounter here in the Netherlands, or maybe you could encounter in the UK, because like the UK has more of an international community living there. Shut up. Oh, well, he's dead again. Nice. Hmm? Are we gonna be cool here? There's gonna be someone in the bush here. Alright, cool. Cool. We got him. Actually, Amumu was able to solo kill the Jin there. That was nice. Cool stuff. Still have my shield, so if anything bad happens here, we can recover. But we don't need to. We don't need to recover. actually gonna put my control ward down here. And a regular ward down there. 40 seconds. I'm not gonna base before then. Don't have the time. I'd love to get some more wards though. Yeah, in general, in the Netherlands, we don't really get much authentic food, which is kind of sad. Like, you can just always tell when food is made for the Netherlands instead of being authentic. Yo! We doing it, lads! I'm gonna show we're on this. Where's Draven though? Ah, Draven. Draven was actually able to do that. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, I'd love to actually like go to London again, but like properly this time. That might be the thing actually that it would be cool once travel opens up again. I don't want to take too many vacation days for that though, because I need to save them up. But still, like if I can take a week in London, that would be cool. If you can make your way down as well, anyway. If you would like that anyway. Yeah, true. That's kind of the thing that was kind of hard in America, though. Like, America, obviously, very multicultural. Crap, I was too late. But all the cuisine there is very Americanized, which is very different than Dutchified. I think we're fucked. I think we might be fucked there. I mean, I guess in America, if you go to the right neighborhoods, then you can find the right things. Because, like, America is very segregated still, even to this day. You get very, like, what's the politically correct terms? You get very Asian neighborhoods, and you get very white neighborhoods, and very whatever other ethnicity minority neighborhood. Like, they're very concentrated. They're not all over the place, and London still has like neighborhoods like that, but the neighborhoods are like next to each other, and you can like walk from one to the other. And in New York, when I was there, you were either only seeing, well, you just weren't seeing very many diverse ethnicities all over the place. It was just like just one thing for like a long time on end. And also, of course, London is not the densest city, of course, but it's way more dense than any American city, of course. American cities are as... Oh, what the hell? Alright, we're fine. American cities try to be as rural in terms of density as possible. If people can be spread out over a larger area, they try to do that. Unless suddenly they decide to prop like 1 million people in a single square meter and build like 1,000-kilometer tall tower. Sometimes they do that. People were too far away. I could have reached the Jin there and killed him. Or at least reached him, but I couldn't kill him because my dudes were too far away, I mean. Hmm. Oxford Street, alright, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep it in mind. I think going to the UK or... yeah, the UK in general would be a lovely thing to do sometime. I think British cuisine or like foods that you can find in Britain, I suppose, in general are probably better than here in the Netherlands. We have some very specific things that we are really good at. But in general, I'm not really a fan of the Dutch food stuff that we've got going on. I am very unsurprised that London is the most linguistically diverse city in the world. Makes very much historical sense too. And I mean, what other city in the world could even come close to London? Like, I couldn't even think of what the number 2 spot would be, and oh boy, that was a big hit. Goddamn. Like, number 2 spot. I mean, it's gotta be like a European... maybe a port city in Europe. Maybe not like a capital city, but like a port city. Would fit that bill. Maybe like Antwerp or... maybe Amsterdam? Maybe more southernly, though? Paris? Madrid? Lisbon? Madrid is not even like... wait, I always confuse which one is the coastal city. Madrid or Barcelona. One of them is a coastal city, right? Or am I completely mistaken? Am I completely mistaken about both of them? Madrid is the capital of Spain, at least. Alright. I'm probably fucking something up, though. Hmm? Going this way, apparently. Woo! Nice, 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 nice. Okay, he's coming back. He's coming back, my dude. Nice. Nice. Alright then. Alright. Kinda wasted my flash there. I saw too late that he was coming, so I had to flash if I still wanted to stop him from coming in. But he was also able to channel his ult already. Second is still in the UK. Makes sense. Makes sense. What is the first non-UK one, though? I mean, it's gotta be still European, right? Maybe it's Hong Kong, but I don't think it would be. I don't think it would be Hong Kong. Or maybe if you are gonna count, I mean, I don't know how diverse Indian languages are. Maybe there is like something in India with even more diversity in languages. Huh? Are we still fine here? We're actually taking a lot of damage here. Especially me. Oh, I've been taking so much damage. Toronto in Canada. Now that's not something that I would have guessed, actually. Huh. That is not something I would have guessed. Why is that? Why Toronto? I mean, Toronto is like the only city in Canada. Of course. Kind of taking that to the extreme there, but like Toronto is by far the biggest city in Canada. Like it's not even close. Ooh, 230 more tokens. Hold on, I'm gonna go into the here then to check what my token count is. 916, nice. That's 816, 916. I'll try 2. Now I suppose that like anything in Canada, it all is like concentrated into Toronto. But I wasn't under the impression that Toronto wasn't super diverse. I mean, it's obviously gonna be like a huge city in North America, with which automatically means that it's gonna be very diverse. But I'm actually surprised by that. I'm actually really surprised by that. That's interesting. Can you see if you can find any reason why that might be? Meanwhile, I'm gonna check Madrid and Barcelona on the map. Right, you've got Madrid there. Yes, Barcelona is on the coast. I was right. Barcelona is in... It looks Catalonia, right? Looks like it's in Catalonia over there. The cosmopolitan capital of Spain's Catalonia region. With the Sagrada Familia. Have you ever been to the Sagrada Familia in Spain? In Barcelona. It's pretty nice. I've been there, I think twice. At least once. Honestly, don't really remember it. I mainly remember those gardens with the... What are they called? The Gardens of Gaudi or something? I think it's probably this one. Parc Güell. Give me some images. Oh, they banned away the Leona and the Thresh. Hold on. Yeah, Parc Güell. I like that. I remember that one. Has a nice view of the city. I think this is also the one where they have the big lizard boy. Yeah, they have the big lizard boy. Lizard boy is cool. I don't know, it probably got an actual name. I'm gonna call it Lizard Boy for now, though. What the hell am I gonna play, though? Nautilus? I think it's Nautilus time. Where's Nautilus? Plays pretty much the same as Leona. But it's not Leona, it's Nautilus. Yo, I've got so many skins for this, though. Holy shit, I've actually got, like, quite a few skins by now, though. And I've got a chroma for this one. Nice. Well, not me, but actually my mother used to have like a small little statue of the big lizard boy in Barcelona. It was like quite a nice statue actually. Like it's still got all the scales that the actual statue has, but it's like not just a paint job. It's like I think it actually had like tiles for the scales. I don't really remember it. It's been years since I've seen that. I think it's gone now. Or at the very least it's in storage. So I don't really remember that thing. From my memory it looked like exactly like the real thing though. Obviously it was like a little souvenir thingy though. It's like, I don't know. As big as the JJ I suppose. As big as the JJ sideways. Is what I remember it being anyway. Yo, your boy is going for another quick toilet break though. So be right back. Be right back. New York tries to claim they have another 800 languages. I mean, are there even 800 languages to begin with? Not counting Klingon, of course. And like other fictional languages that are not... Well, actually, like, Klingon is a bad example because like there are actual people that are nerdy enough and like geeky enough about Star Trek to actually learn the language and actually be able to speak it, whatever fluently you want to call it. Probably not like in daily life, but there are people that are like that. And like Elfish and whatever other Lotter languages you've got. But yeah, in general, like human languages, are there even 800? Are there even 800? I'm actually kind of curious now. How many languages are there? And yeah, if I were to guess, I'd probably have guessed something around like 300 or so. But since you say that, how many did London have again? Like 200 or so? 250. Yeah, that's probably like a lot more than 300 total languages in the world. Wow, 7,000. God damn. I would not have guessed that many. I would not have guessed that many. Yo, I gotta remember that I'm actually playing Nautilus now. %40 of them have less than 1,000 speakers. Yeah, that makes total sense when you say that there's that many. That makes total sense when you say there's like 7,000. It's like the same with YouTube, I guess, and like streaming in general. Like in on Twitch, for example, if you've got over 10 viewers, you've got more than the average viewers. And on YouTube, if your video has more than like 200 likes, you've got more likes than the average video. Even counting like outliers, like PewDiePie's videos, which sometimes have like 10 million likes on them, or even more. Which would skew the average up a lot. And I guess that's the same thing with languages then. Like most of them are barely spoken by anyone. How many languages would there be? I don't know if you've got these statistics or like what's available, but like a question would be like, how many languages are there that are spoken by more than 1 million people, for example? Like I think 1 million would be a pretty decent, maybe like, let's say 100,000. I think like that would be a good estimate for like what an actual country would be instead of like just a tribe. That's actually like a lot less from India than I was expecting, honestly. God damn it. We almost got him. Heal is down though. But he's going in. Wait, he's tanky as fuck. He's tanky as fuck, holy shit. Wow. Alright then. Oh. It's not a remake. Why? But yeah, as I said, I don't really want to count. Yeah, I guess they are like distinct, but I want to know like how many languages are there that are like widely used instead of like just in this one or maybe two villages somewhere in the middle of the Congo, you know? Like those kind of languages, they're more like I guess if you get philosophical, any languages would be like just a series of sounds that mean stuff to other people. But yeah, that would be any language. I think like the languages, I don't know how complex they are if it's like only spoken by like 300 or so people. Or like maybe even less than that. Or 1,000 people or less is what you said. Like how complex could a language like that be? It sounds like language like, or I'd assume that languages like that would be like really simple and basic. I mean, you'd have some sort of grammar and sentence structure probably. But you wouldn't have like 30,000 words in a language like that. At least I don't think you would. Etnologue does a list of languages that have more than 40 million. More than 40 million. Dutch wouldn't even be on that. So I'd assume that would be like less than 200, maybe even less than 100. Honestly. Like Dutch? No, it wouldn't have more than 40 million. Because like in the Netherlands we have like 17 million. And that's the majority of us, yeah. Alright. The Netherlands wouldn't be on that list. Most other European languages would be, though. Also, it's gonna be obviously really difficult to, like, differentiate between languages on that list, because, like, do you count the Dutch and the Belgian, like, the Flemish-speaking population together in a list like that? I don't know. That's only 44, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let me see how many I can guess. Mandarin Chinese. Japanese. USA. Spanish. German. French. What's the language in India called? I know in Indonesia it's like Bahasa Indonesia. Let's go for another game of Nautilus. That was actually a pretty decent start, so let's try it again. Nautilus. Then Norwegian and Swedish wouldn't be on that. Italian, I think, would be on it. Turkish would be, I think, Moroccan, maybe? I think so, yeah. Ruskaya, Russian, probably would be on it. Is Mongolian its own... Oh, fuck, I got the Leona runes. Whatever. Is Mongolian its own language? I think it is, right? There's probably like a B language for Chinese, like not Mandarin, but like I don't know what the other languages are called in Chinese. Korean, of course, Korean, big language as well. You've got Vietnamese, also pretty big. I'd say that Portuguese, of course, Portuguese. Is anyone actually keeping track of how many I've listed? I think I've listed like 15 or so far. Then there is also yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it at that many. I'm gonna keep it at that many. Are there any surprising ones on there though? Like, can you list like the bottom 5 on them? Yeah, a few different of each of those. That makes sense. That makes sense that they've got a few each. Like, a language that's only spoken by 2% of the population would still be spoken by 20 million people there, right? Or so? Assuming they have like 1 billion people. Yeah. Certainly needs to have like 4% speaking in that, even if it's not like a primary language. No, he's already going away. Alright, cool. Cool. Well done, Lux. Good. Good. Can you list like the bottom 5 though? Polish, of course. Yeah, the thing with European languages is that a lot of countries, they just don't have 40 million people, and a lot of other countries went back to their native language. Like, or they just didn't expand as much as other countries, like Swedish and Norwegian. It just isn't spoken as much outside of their own countries. I'm an idiot. I missed my big hook. We need the level 2, and this dude is not really focusing the minions. That's annoying. Can we get this? Come on! No. Okay, we got him. Beautiful. 39 Hakka Chinese, and that's probably, there are probably like 2 Chinese languages above that one, aren't there? At least 2. I'm assuming. Burmese, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna name a few more countries in like Southeast Asia as well, but I couldn't really place them on the map properly, so I couldn't think of the names. Like, when I think of countries, I usually like mentally place them on the map. And I also like visualize their flag a lot of times. Not always. If I don't know the flag, then obviously not. So some countries I know a little bit better than other countries. It doesn't surprise me at all that half of those languages I don't even know. Alright, so let's go for top 5 languages then. I'm fairly sure that the number 1 is the big Mandarin Chinese. Or like, wait, is this like primary speakers or like speakers in general of a language? Like English, I think beats out Mandarin Chinese nowadays, right? Or not anymore? There are 4 languages above it, above Mandarin Chinese. God damn. English then. Whatever the top Indian language is called. I don't really know what the top Indian language is called. I'm sorry. Gonna have to guess French then. Number 1, English. French is still huge in Africa. Not as huge as it used to be, of course, but it's still massive in Africa. I think I maxed my... I don't remember correctly. Wait. I said Mandarin Chinese as number 1 or 2, and you said... I don't know what you were responding to then. Which one I listed. I thought you meant there were 4 languages above Mandarin Chinese. And that's obviously not the case. Ah, crap. Hindi, Spanish, yes. And then French, I think. Spanish is still huge. Didn't really expect Spanish to be so high up. But I guess, yeah, makes sense. It's still spoken in a lot of places. Maybe Portuguese, actually, because of Brazil. Don't know how many people Brazil has. Oh, standard Arabic, of course. Didn't know there was even a standard Arabic, honestly. Now, in how many of those languages can I even say hello, though? Okay, so first, English. Hello. Second, Mandarin Chinese. I think it's Ni Hao, right? Well, let's get out of here. Actually, we got the looks here. Ah, crap, I got another kill. French is at number 7. Wait, what's between there then? Is Portuguese between that then? Would Portuguese beat out French? I think not. I think French still beats Portuguese. Anyway, to continue that list. Hindi, I do not know how to say hello in that. Spanish. I mean, ciao, but that's like bye. But I guess you could also use ciao as hello. If you're like very swell. If you're very swell, you can use bye as hello. Yikes. That's a big yikes. Oh well. Okay, I used my flash there. I should have gone earlier. Bengali. Where do they speak Bengali? Is that like in Pakistan or something? Because I know Pakistan is also like a huge country in terms of population, like way larger than people expect. Russian, of course. Why didn't I think of Russian? Oh, I'm gonna go here, actually. Oh, can I even help this though? Gonna try. It's going to be difficult. Oh no. Fuck. Well then. That's really rough. Yeah, I'm not very good at like speaking many different languages. That's a thing that I always struggled with in school. to learn the languages. It's always way too difficult for me. Yo, is this guy actually smurfing? No, he's not. He's not out of there. Oh well, I'm going somewhere else then. Actually, I need some XP. Yeah, like I barely understand Dutch. English is not much better for me. And yes, actually my English is slightly better than my Dutch, even though it's already this terrible. Certain vocabulary words I don't know in English, and vice versa. I also, there's plenty of vocab words that I just don't know. Am I really that stupid? Is there a place called Bengal? Oh god. I'm really that stupid apparently. Oh, that's silly. But no, in school we had a mandatory 1 year of German and 2 years of French. At my school anyway. So, I mean that's kind of standard for like any... I guess any European school in general, right? Like lots of European schools teach at least like 3 different languages, their own, and then German, French, or at least like their closest neighbors as well. That's kind of standard in Europe, I believe. Am I fine? It's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm cool. Actually, is she gonna be alive? She's aliving. Cool, 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 cool. We chilling there? Agram's on the way as well. Nice, 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 nice. I think we chilling. Ooh, Lux is coming. Things are gonna be spicy here. Ah, that's why I didn't know it. I guess. Bangladesh, of course. Couldn't point on a map to Bangladesh exactly though, which is unfortunate. Actually, my geography has been kind of bad recently, or like the past few years, ever since like I quit school, of course. Your topography and geography and whatever it's called starts to decline over time. Maybe I should play a little bit of GeoGuessr on stream sometime to scrub up on where everything in the world is. That might be fun. GeoGuessr. I don't know what the like copyright implications are of the images on Google Maps, but I've seen plenty of people play GeoGuessr on stream and on YouTube in general. I think that might be fun. GeoGuessr is always like a fun time in general. Oh, that reminds me actually. Because like, there's also the... let me just go through the thought process in my mind. So in GeoGuessr you also have the famous structures kind of map. Which at some point just becomes recognizing the structures and then pointing at them. And like a totally different game than the original. Huh? Yeah, we're cool. It's a totally different ball game than the original original GeoGuessr, because you just recognize a certain structure And you just remember what the structure is and where it is located in the world. So back in high school, when I was like 15 or 16, I suppose, I had an app on my phone. It wasn't geography based, but it was based on naming certain felines. Felines. It was called Name That Cat, and I just thought of that just now, and just naming every single breed of cat that there is. That was actually quite fun though, to get to learn all the different cat pictures that were part of that app. There were like, I don't know, 30 or 40 different breeds of cat in there, ranging from like house cats to also like big cats. It wasn't just restricted to either one of them. It's like big cats and like house cats combined. So one picture could be like a cheetah, and the next could be like a Scottish fold or a Maine Coon. Alright. Lux didn't want to help me there for a while. It can be easy and hard at the same time. The reason for that is that if you just do not recognize the building, you have nothing to go off, usually. Unless like there's like nearby signs or boards that say the name of the place, then you can find it. But it's like, it's similar to the cat game where you have to like very specifically learn what is part of the app and what isn't part of the app, and then to learn, to just recognize those quickly and to be able to differentiate between them. Which was like one of the fun things about the cat game, learning like, without anyone specifically telling me, learning what is the exact difference between these cats. Like, they look the same, but what is it that makes this a different cat breed? Like, sometimes it's just... Well, sometimes the difference is just like how big the paws are, for example, or like the spots are like more stretched on this one than it is on the other one. Come on, can we still catch one? Okay, we got him. We're fucked now. We're fucked now. Are we out of here? Eek. Pretty yikes. Pretty yikes. Yeah, I think I've probably told you before, but like, I like to go, when I play GeoGuessr, I like to go for a perfect score whenever I can. And when I'm just playing on my own, I don't really mind going like all the way with like Googling things and just seeing how much I can look up any kind of sign that I see, any kind of bar that I may recognize somewhere on Google. I like to just fill it in on Google and see what it is. Yeah, one time I was dropped like in the middle of Siberia on a goddamn road, like 10 kilometers from the nearest village. But I got there, and I got my damn points within like 5 meters. I was so goddamn proud. I think the river that you're talking about, well, there are a few that are on the river in Venice, but the way you're phrasing that, I'm assuming you were on the Amazon River. And if I'm correct, I did get either that one or one very similar. It is very far upstream, if I remember correctly, from the one that I got anyway. Like, pretty high in the mountains. I'm screwed here. I don't know what I'm doing. Actually, yeah, I'm still screwed. Yeah, I don't know why I went so deep there. Yeah, one time I was, I think it was on a river or maybe just on a road, like on the east side of the Andes Mountains, where, like, where it wasn't even called the Amazon River, but like some part that feeds into the Amazon River later on. Some little stream back there. And yeah, with something like that, it was not the Amazon. Well, if it was the Amazon, you could be off by literal thousands of kilometers. Oh god, I die again. Not South America. And then I'm gonna guess the Thames River. Right in the center of London, on like one of those tourist boats. Do they even have those tourist boats in London? I think guys probably should, right? I know they have them in most cities in the Netherlands where there's boats. Or like a river or some kind. And they've got the long, kind of flat-looking touristy boats going across with tours of people, tourists. Wow, I just fucking realized that tours, or like tourists, the word comes from tours, or like they come from the same thing. Tours and tourists. Wow. Did not realize that before. I'm kind of disappointed in myself. Yeah, well, there we go. Fucking damn it. Alright, tell me then. I don't know what other river there is. I mean, it could be like a river in China or like the Nile or something. Was it in Siberia? Where I was plopped down as well? Because I think the one that I was plopped down was actually on like a really small little stone bridge. Where like one car would have been barely able to get across it in terms of width of the bridge. What continent was it? What continent was it? Because like the continent can make it like a lot more difficult. Like if it was Europe, you can make a pretty decent guess, I suppose. If it was anywhere else, then that's going to be really difficult. Oh, yeah, well, you're screwed then. How close did you get? Were you able to get more than 100 points? More than 100 points should probably be doable, though. If you at least guess that it is in Mongolia or like the I don't know what would you call it, like Asia, like Northern Asia, I guess. Actually, I should bind this to this. Jesus Christ, that dude is strong. Big damage. Big damage. Yeah, they're only at their third dragon at the moment, so... I mean, if we even stretch it that far, they're gonna be easily able to pick up the fourth dragon, I mean. Come on, let me get close to him. It's alright. Within 100 miles. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, I think doing a stream about that GeoGuessr stream would be cool. I'll try a few different maps. See if I can and try a few different like rules imposed on myself as well. One where I go all out when I don't Google, or like one where I don't move or try to be speedy or something like that. We can figure that out then. I've personally never done it at speed before. Whoo, he's a strong boy. Holy crap, he's a strong boy. Wow. That's insane. That's cray cray. Yeah, this game is over. Oh well, we had a good time. Let's have a GG! First L of the day, baby! Yeah, alright. You tried no challenge. They suck. Yeah. Yeah. No move challenge, yeah. Yeah. It does sound like it would suck. I think something like that would be more fun for like a stream anyway. Where you can see someone suffer rather than suffer yourself. That's always more fun than suffering. Hey, I got honor from the last game as well. Nice. Usually, most people prefer to not suffer. Most people. Not speaking for everyone, of course. Have you ever done a time challenge though, like 1 minute per thing but with moving? And also, like, what different maps have you tried? The map for the Netherlands is actually like basically impossible. Basically impossible. And the reason for that is that since the map, or like the world that you're picking from is like a lot smaller, you have to be a lot closer to your target. And the entire Netherlands is a small country, so it basically looks the same across. All across. Like, it's not really like you've got very different construction companies that build houses in the south as opposed to the north, for example. It's all basically the same. I mean, the best you can do is basically pinpoint what time frame the houses were built in. Like, are these houses built in the 60s, or were they built in the last 10 years, or were they built in the early 2000s? Now that's the thing that I could probably figure out pretty easily. But where exactly houses in the Netherlands are, when just looking at them, it's gonna be really tough. Unless you like straight up recognize the places. Might be a fun thing to do sometime though. Might be a fun thing to do. Or try. The GeoGuessr, try different maps. I'd love to try the I think one of them is called a diverse world. Where it's like just a world map, but they have like 1,000 more places, or like way more places in the map than otherwise. Next to Cold War USA stuff. in the middle of an Italian city. That sounds nice. That sounds lovely. Oh man, I want to play GeoGuessr right now. Fuck. Why did I start talking about this? I'll do a GeoGuessr stream tomorrow then, because I'm not ready to do... I guess I am ready to do more Terraria. Yeah, Terraria, I'm pretty much done with prepping for the next stream. Yeah, any old village in the Netherlands looks pretty much the same, and you have to be like within a few kilometers to get any points, basically. But yeah, it could be fun. Gotta think about it though. What I want to do tomorrow. Thinking actually maybe tomorrow might be a rest day, because like actually I'm slightly tired. I only had like 6 hours of sleep. Which for me isn't a lot. It's way too little. So maybe I should actually like catch up on a bit of sleep. Like a little bit of sleep. Yo, look at all these skins that I've got though. IG Qasxz, Arcade Qasxz, KDA All Out Qasxz, Original KDA Qasxz. Holy crap, I've got so many skins. Wow. Yo, look at that. Why do I have so many Qasxz skins? I don't think I've literally ever played her once. Her skins are all so good though, so whenever I get a random skins chart, I try to like upgrade it instead of re-rolling it. I mean, I know for sure that's what happened with the Arcade and KDA All Out Qasxz. Oh god, the random small islands. Now that sounds lovely. Because then you can be off by like at least a few dozen kilometers. Like, does it also include like Guernsey and whatever islands are like down near France? Does it also count those for the UK? I don't know. They're like a UK special zone or something. They're not like part of the UK proper, right? Also, I'm small bladder gang. I gotta go. Real quick. Better back. Oh no! The game is starting! Oh, I'm really late actually. Wow. How quick was that loading screen? Wow. How quick was that loading screen? God damn! Yo, you know what would be a cool stream game though? Sometime? At least if you're up for it. Pummel Party. I don't know if you know Pummel Party. Pummel Party is like Mario Party, but with Pummel Party. I don't know. Yeah, it's similar to Mario Party, where it's like a big board game with like lots of shenanigans. You can kill the other players on the board. You play tons of like cool mini games. They're like pretty well fleshed out, those mini games too. In my opinion, better than the Mario Party mini games. The Mario Party mini games also always look kind of scuffed. They look kind of, I don't know. They look like you know, usually it's just a single button mini game, like just spam as fast as possible, or something like that, or oh my god, we didn't get him. Wow, that was so close. God damn. God damn. But yeah, well, Pummel Party. If I ever were to stream that, I'd have to get like the gang together. At least like 3 people. At least 3 people. Otherwise, it's just gonna be not enough people to actually have it be fun. But it could also be just a game for Saturday evenings for just the game night games. Though obviously at the moment we're kind of busy with the Terraria playthrough there. If we could stream that together though, I wouldn't mind just gifting that to you guys. It's not too expensive. It's like, without a sale, it's like 15 euros. So if it's like 2 copies, I wouldn't mind. Consider it an early birthday present or like Christmas present, I guess. Yeah, Kindred is actually on this. I'm gonna check this out. Kindred is not on this. Alright, I'm gonna actually leave a ward down here so we can actually see this. Kindred has a weird passive where she wants this camp specifically right now. So we gotta be careful of that. And that is why it is warded. Okay, cool. Cool. Either way, Pummel Party might be a cool game to play for the Saturday evening game nights, though. If you'd be up for that, I think someone like Dutch would really love that game. But of course, it's a slight barrier to entry with it being a paid game, of course. Fuck, I'm screwed. Yeah, all right, I'm done. Yeah, that was silly by me. I should have just walked straight and flashed the hook if possible. That would have been rough anyway. She's on that. Can we steal it at the very least? That was stealable actually. If she had used her W ability in time. Nice. Nice. Alright. But yeah, thinking about like what I want to do with my streams. Honestly, I'm thinking of dropping League of Legends from the streams because like it doesn't seem to get nearly as many views as the other ones. Not that the other ones get like massive views, but they at least get a little bit of traction from random people. Though honestly, the thumbnail that I'm using for League of Legends is kind of shitty. It doesn't really entice people to. Oh, YouTube seems to be removing Pummel Party for chat. You can type in Discord then. Yes, it is Pummel Party. I think it's one word. Yeah, either way, if it's for game night or for a stream with you guys, I don't know what you want to do. Either way, I want to play it. It's a great game. I've not played it in such a long time. I used to play it with my IRL mates a little bit. Until they started hating each other. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's a jungler again. Let me move Discord a little bit closer. If you want to type anything using the word Pummel Party, then you can. Yeah, it's actually pretty good when you think about it. Like, I don't have... Not everyone stays around. I think some of them are also from, like, people refreshing the page. Because, like, sometimes... I think Dutch's thing specifically... sometimes works and counts as a view, and sometimes it doesn't. When he puts it in the background, sometimes it counts, sometimes it doesn't. But in general, like, the Terraria stuff also always does good. Yeah, Terraria does great. Somehow, that Terraria thumbnail that I've created, somehow people just like that. Apparently. Also, the Pokemon thumbnail is, I think, pretty good. Apparently, the more cutesy, more brightly colored thumbnails seem to be doing a little bit better. With people actually clicking on it. And also, I feel that people that want to watch a League of Legends stream don't go to YouTube. People that go watch a Terraria stream are more likely to be on YouTube in general. Pokemon probably pretty even among YouTube and Twitch. But yeah, I'm thinking of cutting off the League of Legends because it's... I mean... I gotta be honest, it is kind of cutting into my rank that I am continuously talking while playing the game. The original plan was to talk about the game and to actually give myself a little bit of feedback on what I'm doing. But yeah, I keep getting distracted and... honestly, my audience here doesn't really play League of Legends, so it's really hard to talk in depth about the game. I mean, not that I'm good at that anyway, considering how good I am at League of Legends in the first place. Yeah, I really like the thumbnail that I got for Pokemon as well. Yeah, I've definitely been cutting it down anyway, the last few weeks. It's been less, the last like 2 weeks. But yeah, originally I wanted my League of Legends to be like the main game that I played. But alright, I played. Kindred is bot side again. I wanted League of Legends to be the main game that drew people to the channel, but obviously that's not happening. Oh, for fuck's sake, I forsaken my dude. Oh, I'm sorry. I had forsaken my dude there. I'm also not really sure if I wanna... For fuck's sake. If I wanna finish the Toy Story playthrough. I don't know if you're actually interested in that. I think the stream... I like the game, but... It's, I guess, the same as the Pod Racer game, where... I get nostalgia for a game, but that doesn't really mean... Or that doesn't really translate into a good stream in general. I thought the Toy Story game stream wasn't that amazing. Because it's not like a game that I actively play at the moment anyway. Yeah, it's not really going good here, is it? I'm 0-4. Actually, if you don't even count me and Qasxz, the rest of the team is doing fine. So this game is not lost. If we can just get our shit together, stop just dying, just without any particular reason, that would be lovely. Then we may be able to pull this game back on track. But they also have like 2 dragons already, so it's going to be difficult either way. Also, speaking of my streams, can you tell me why you and Dutch specifically seem to enjoy the Project Ozone stream? Because I heard specifically from Dutch that he liked it, but it also seemed that you enjoyed it. But I don't know why. I don't know what's enjoyable about that. I think for the most part I was like either running around confused or like not really talking much because I didn't really have anything to comment on. I tried to make some random conversations in there, but that didn't really work out too well, I think. So if I didn't really have you guys' comments afterwards, then I would have thought that would have been like a pretty crummy stream. Fair enough. Feeding off the pain is always a fun thing. I guess that's why you're here in the League of Legends streams too. Must be anyway. I can't imagine why else you would be here. It's not my insightful commentary about food and travel and stuff. That can't be too interesting. Yo, speaking of pain, I want to continue the Nuzlocke run, or at least play more Pokemon on stream. That would be fun. I like Pokemon. I'm not very good at Pokemon, but I like it. Pokemon is a fun game. I want to do like different playthroughs though, not just Nuzlocke. I think Nuzlocke is like cool in concept, but I don't know. I want to be more doing different things. I don't know. Like one of the things that I've been wanting to do is like a gotta catch 'em all playthrough, where I try to complete the Pokédex as quickly as possible and put like a timer on the screen and stuff. See how long it takes me to get all the Pokemon. Though I don't know how trading works in ROMs actually. Like, can you trade or trade evolve Pokemon? How does that even work? I gotta look into that. How to trade between ROMs. Otherwise, I may just like hack or something for that. For the parts where I have to get a Pokemon from a different game to one of the others. Obviously, I'll play the other game until the point that I've actually got the Pokemon legitimately. But then I may just transfer the stats over if I can't figure out trading. I'm sure you should be able to trade, right? Like most people use emulators to play Pokemon in general anyway. Like that's honestly the big thing that people emulate, right? People sometimes emulate like other games, but it's like mainly Pokemon. So I'm sure that people have figured out how to trade Pokemon with that. Because that's like the big reason, or like one of the big reasons why Pokemon blew up so massively in the 90s, where it was just so much fun to play together. Game Shark, yes, I'll get a Game Shark emulator. I'll get a Game Shark ROM. Or do you mean Game Shark has anything to trade with the ROM thingies? The emulator. Emulator. I'm currently like stuck in this game though, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go this way. There's a Syndra there, and my boy Qasxz there. Qasxz isn't great, but neither am I, so who am I to blame? I'm going with Qasxz. We're gonna try to fight Heimerdinger here. He's inting almost as hard as we are, and he seems like actually tilted. Still Heimerdinger though, with those towers. Can be pretty rough. Get out of the towers. Alright. We got it. We got it. I had to flash that though because like there was a big bomb still coming. Yeah. I mean, as long as it's like a I gotta catch them all playthrough and I actually catch the Pokemon in a different game, then I think it should be fair game. Like it's just about it's just about like the Pokédex part of it anyway. But I'm sure I can figure out how to trade with that. First though, I gotta finish that Nuzlocke. It's gonna be a while before I get there actually. It's a long game. I don't know. How common is it for people to actually like straight up fail a Nuzlocke? Like, if you're just careful, you can just endlessly grind up until you can't lose, right? So, as long as you're careful, you shouldn't fail a Nuzlocke, right? Although, I'm saying that while I lost 2 Pokemon already to wild Pokemon in the grass. For no real apparent reason, other than me being stupidly greedy with the farming. So stupid how I lost that Geodude. What was the Geodude called again? It wasn't Tyler 1, was it? It was Dwayne Dwok. It was Dwayne Dwok. That was the Geodude. That was kind of unfortunate how I lost him. Or her, I don't even remember. Or do Geodudes even have a gender? I don't even know. Actually. Well, what's going on down here? He doesn't even have a target. Oh, he's just ulting for topside. Yeah. I feel that. I feel that overlevel is the only way to play Nuzlocke. I feel like a shiny only playthrough might be a more exciting way to play, even though. And then that. Even though shiny only playthrough is obviously going to be I gotta have like a week off or something. I gotta like do like 8-hour streams for that. I can't really go through a shiny only playthrough when I've only got like 2 or 3 hours of streaming in a day. Alright, good, good, good. But I feel like the if you do the gotta catch 'em all playthrough, then at least you can make a little bit of progress each day, as opposed to shinies where shiny only, where you can sometimes have like a 10 to 20 hour stretch where you don't even make any progress at all. Time to ward this specifically, the dragon. I don't have any cooldowns. I do have cooldowns, that's a problem. We're all so low. That guy's down. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, dragon's on me. Alright, we're good, we're good. Don't know where Kindred is. Alright, we got a dragon. We're finally getting back in there.
We must know them. Oh, patron of light. Oh,
Yeah, I don't even remember how they did the playthrough like that. I mean, the Magikarp first Elite Four, right? That is the thing where you do use a lot of items, right? I mean, Magikarp obviously shiny and level 100, obviously. But do you also like have a party of other Pokemon that are able to like set up moves, like light screens and stuff like that? Or do you not even use those? I don't remember. Do you just use items to raise your stats, or is there like, or are you allowed to use different party Pokemon with that as well? Isn't there like a HM clause though, where you, if you don't have a HM Pokemon or any Pokemon that can learn an HM, you can catch one but not use it or something? I would be surprised if there wasn't one like that. Either way, if there is no rule like that, I'm gonna use that anyway, because like, that's just a stupid way to use it, because that's pure RNG, what Pokemon you have in the playthrough anyway. Obviously there can be like lots of places where you don't normally go, or you don't normally encounter Pokemon the first or second time that you go there, so... hold on, we're playing League of Legends here. Sort of. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Alright, good. Magikarp can be done with no other Pokemon. Nice. I didn't know that you could do it with any other Pokemon. I don't want to base here. I got debated! There was a Lockout. Or an Hourglass, I mean. There was an Hourglass. So it couldn't burst her. Ah, crud. We still lost one there. Yeah, we got a good push on bot side though. This is a terrible fight. I want to get out of here badly. Real badly. Wait, why did they use Kindred there? That's so weird. Yeah, we gotta stop the ports though. Stop the recalls. Oh, they're not even recalling. At least Nautilus isn't. He's still chilling.
Let us put this land's evils to rest. This is the path to totality. Shut down.
Yeah, I know it exists. Something like that doesn't really interest me too much, though. Honestly, I don't know. It's just it comes dangerously close to like competitive or like professional Pokemon playing, and I'm really casual when it comes to Pokemon. I like to put in time, but I'm casual. I don't like to put in effort, I suppose, or like thought. Okay, we got this. Okay, we got him. So at least it's not a complete waste of my ult and stuff. And bad. Woo! That was actually nice. That was actually nice. Alright, she's across the wall. I gotta stick with my boy Nocturne. And then we can be chillin', I think. Let's push in this wave, yeah. I'm gonna get rid of this control ward. I got this. We actually got another dragon. Nice. That's more ultimate cooldown ability reduction. My cooldown on the ult is now 44 seconds and it's not even rank 3. So I can just use it all willy-nilly like this. And it's gonna be fine, right? Oh, I fucked up! I used my shield too late. Yeah, we got a base here. We got a base. I got like no mana, no wards, and like 1 money. Yo, how about a RuneScape stream though? How about that? How about that at some point? I could make like an Iron Man account. That would be such a terrible thing to stream when I've only got like 3 hours a day, and it's probably gonna be only like one stream a week for RuneScape itself then. I'm horrible at this fucking game. Oh boy, I used my ult there. You're soft in that. Yes! Yes! There are some very successful RuneScape streamers though. But those are the kinds of people that would put like 19 hours a day into the game anyway, regardless of whether they're streaming or not. Whew! Wait, that's actually good. Like real good. And now we can just run them down. Okay. Oh, we're bad now. We're no longer good. Oh, we're going bad. Wow. Okay. Well done. GG. I guess Toodles and good night in like a minute. Oh boy. Yeah, I didn't tell it yet, but I think this is the last game of the day. I'd better head to bed for a good old nap. Oh, what the hell? Why did he go out of there? He didn't take the heal. Oh, that's GG then. Oh well. We tried our best. Not really, I'm just a terrible player. I got some good suggestions though. Bomb Party, we gotta look into that, what we want to do with that, either for game night or the other thing. I'm gonna try to finish the Toy Story game, I think, if you're interested. And what's the other thing? GeoGuessr is also what I said. Anyways, thank you for joining me again, JJ. It was a little fun. Go yell at Dutch. Go yell at Dutch for not being here. Such a rude friend. And he calls himself my buddy. So rude. Anyway then. Toodles!